Yo, what is up everyone? Welcome back to a new video. As you guys can see, got a new banger trade today. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Let's just get right into it. As you can see, we have been dumping lately like crazy, especially since Friday as well. Just been a massive dump. Just a very big manipulation since this whole war thing started. And of course, the market has to rebound from that. Now, if you want to see at the high time frame, we did tap into this FEG right here, the 1 week FEG, and we're pretty much bouncing off of that. Also, of course, a new week, which means new price action for most part, or at least price has to settle in. It has to see what it wants to do. Of course, we take advantage of that, but calmly. We wait until we know what we want, especially since we have been very much going up since Asia, which isn't that good. It's not really what you want, because what you really want is for Asia to consolidate and maybe a manipulation, so sweep, and then we do the distribution. But that's fine, that's not a problem. What we had right here was New York Open, nothing too crazy. Like we said, we had this very big spike, probably something like Trump is doing or saying, but that's whatever. And then we just wait until New York opens up, which it did right here. Yes, so what you could have done is, obviously we have this manipulation here to go up, but we didn't get an SMT, which I find pretty weird and sad, because it would have been a really nice short if we could have manipulated one of these ones and then go down. I did, or at least I was looking at this, but I didn't really like see the entry or neither the SMT, which made me just sit this one out. But you could have easily took this short here on the 30 FEG, 30 seconds FEG, and then all the way down, maybe this low, or even this low. You could have also just entered right here on this break of structure, and then maybe put your stop loss there. You could have done that. We didn't do that though, so that's fine. We're just gonna go further. It dipped all the way down. Like at this point, I was like, oh shit, it would have maybe been better if I entered. But at this point, I was like, never mind. I'm just gonna let it go and do its own thing, which is really good, because not even a month ago, I would have probably been like, oh shit, I should have been in this trade. I needed to be in this trade. And then maybe like even FOMO enter and then go off of that. But we didn't do that, which is really good. Now we just let it do its thing. I even, wasn't even paying attention here on the charts. Why? Because we had Powell speak. And what we usually have when Powell speaks, or news like in general, manipulation for then to distribute. So accumulation, manipulation, distribute. AMD, pretty simple, which we literally had right here. We had this, like I would say even this manipulation down, just one big manipulation. Then we had to accumulate, which we had right here with an SMT on these lows. And then we went and did the move, right? We had this SMT here. We also had this really nice step into the, let me see, it was the 1 hour, which one was it? The 4 hour, no, I think it was the 1 hour. I marked this for some reason, so let me check for what reason. It's whatever. I marked this out for I think like an FEG, or no, I actually have to know why I did this. Let me check. I think it was to, oh yeah, okay, I see it now. It was to mark out this FEG. So we had this right here, this FEG here, the 4-hour FEG, and we tapped really nicely into it, like this, right? FEG, pop, and we tapped and respected it really nicely. So there you have your first confluence. We had the FEG tap 4-hour, and we respected that. Then we had this SMT here. You could have seen this as a equal low or relative equal low, and then maybe go even more down, which is how they accumulate you, manipulate you, and you are used as liquidity. But we know better because we know news just happened. We know news likes to manipulate, accumulate, and then distribute, and we took advantage of that. So we made an SMT here, mark that out. Then of course you wait for the FEG that we got right here. We respected this FEG really nicely. Then we even had this IFEG. That's it. You don't need more confluences, right? That's it for confluences. Bang. You take your entry right here on the break of structure with also this right here with another like confluence to set your SL, because we also respected the FEG here, which is a really nice place to put your stop loss. Of course, you could have also put your stop loss here. Would have been a bit more conservative, but yeah, we didn't need that. Didn't really matter anyway. That would have gave us like 1 RR, and this basically gave us 1.6 RR with our entry being here. Of course, you could have also just like held because we did fill up this 1-hour FEG really nicely right here. As you can see, we filled this up to the tick, and then we went further down, which just means we probably manipulated, accumulated, and then distributed all the way to tap this FEG, so the imbalance to fill up orders, and then we might just go down again. As you can see, doji candle as well, if you want to use that. Just some extra things to look at. But that was pretty much it. Yeah, just a quick trade, nice trade to secure profits, to secure your winning day. Need 3 more winning days to get my payout. Like this, like obviously I could have held, but I'm gotta work at one thing at a time, and the main objective, the main thing I'm doing right now is to not enter on instincts, but purely enter on the things I see on the chart, which is what happened here. So once I think to myself, or once I'm confident in that again, I'll be like, okay, let me hold these trades longer. But to be fair, like this would only been like a 100, 200 euro difference or dollar difference. I wouldn't really care about that. I'd rather just be safe, especially since I haven't had a payout in like 3 months. But yeah, and as you can see, you could have even entered here again, because we had this low. We made another SMT right here, and then you had this order block. No, 1 minute. We had this order block on the 1 minute, right? And you could have entered here, like I mean, didn't touch the highs, but you could have targeted this or somewhere like this, and took another trade. But we didn't do that. We got off the charts right after this win, because consistency. It's also been really, really nice that I've started trading micro, because it just helps with the psychology within the trade, especially if you are in a really big losing streak, or just on an account blow streak, or especially if you don't have a payout in a couple months. These things are really nice because they do like give you that edge, that if you lose $300, $400, you're fine. You can recover the next day. But if you're like, I'm down 1K right now, or 1,500, that's when you start to think, I need to revenge trade. I need to make this up, because I mean, it's a pretty heavy dent, right? If you lose 50% of what you're allowed to be in drawdown. So yeah, been really nice trading micros, especially since you can just add more. I did think about adding more here, I just didn't do it because I was like, because before what I used to do was, for example, let's say, and I'm going to show you, let's say I was up, right? So let's say I entered here and it would be like right here. I would have entered more, and then it would just go like this, and then I would have blown my account because I was in too many, because I was like very sure. I've done that a lot, so that's why I kind of hesitated on adding more, which I did do my previous trade. But yeah, it's just a situation wise, because like right here, I was really thinking about adding more because we did have another IFG right here. But I didn't do it. That's fine. I'm just happy with the profits. Need 3 more winning days, so let's get that. Yeah, see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.